Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Zach Pasquarello, and I wanted to share a quick video with you all, specifically regarding to QuickBooks and prepaid expenses. So I'm a certified QuickBooks Pro advisor, and I own Harrisburg Bookkeeping. We can handle all of your bookkeeping, partner with a CPA. We do tax strategy, tax consulting, file your annual taxes, help you out with your quarterly estimates. So reach out if you need help with your bookkeeping or your taxes. Hopefully this helps clarify some things for you. Prepaid expenses. So typically what I see is you can have the option of paying your insurance all at once. And if it's not too expensive, it might be a good deal for you. For example, I'm in the process of buying a box truck for my trucking company, and insurance is pretty high for commercial auto, especially whenever you're moving freight. So I think I'm paying close to $10,000 a year for one truck. And I got the option to get like a $1,500 discount if I paid all up front. So if you have the cash to pay up front, you can probably get a pretty hefty discount. I mean, $1,500 off of 10,000 is 15%. So if you can get a 15% discount, I would try to do that if you have the cash available. $10,000 is a lot, but 15%, you can't beat that. And it got me thinking, I mean, I know how to account for it, but I see with my clients a lot of times is, typically their business insurance is less than $10,000, but they'll pay maybe $500 or $1,000 in 1 month. And I'll ask them about it, and they'll tell me that it was their insurance for the whole year. And in the past, it would have been expensed $500 right away as a business expense for that month. And $500, maybe not that big of a deal to your business if you have thousands and thousands of dollars of expenses and revenue every month. But if you have a smaller business and if you're paying $500 or $1,000 that month for insurance, it'll really make your profit and loss for that month off by a lot. So end of the year, not that big of a deal for taxes, but if we're looking at your monthly profit and loss, we want to make sure that we are accounting for this properly. So if you have a trucking company and if you pay $10,000 in 1 month for your insurance, that's going to affect your profit and loss a lot for that 1 month. So I'm going to show you, I'm going to get rid of this car crash. I was trying to think of a good picture to represent insurance. I was going to go with a hospital or doctors, but I went with the car crash. So enough of that. All right, QuickBooks tutorial, how to account for prepaid expenses. So you're going to pay for your insurance all at once. Maybe you're going to pay for 12 months of rent all at once. Utilities. There's a large array of things that you could potentially pay all at once for. For this example, I'm going to cover insurance. So let me pull up my QuickBooks account. Okay. So if you have your bank feed connected, that's great. Super easy for you, but we're just going to go here, the new, and we're going to do an expense. So this month you will pay insurance, we'll just say today. So what you might think you should do is insurance for the category. We'll say Red Rose Insurance. Shout out to Ben Brown and Red Rose Insurance, great insurance company. And I will say that I paid $10,000 for my insurance. June, just like that. Save and close, and you might think you're done. However, that is not how you should account for your 12 months of insurance paid all at once. So we'll go back to that transaction. We will open it up, and we're going to do something a little bit different. So instead of the category being insurance, we will instead make it prepaid expense, and we're going to have to create a new category. This is going to be an asset. This will be an asset. So let's see how QuickBooks will help us categorize this. Other current assets, maybe. There we go. Other current assets, prepaid expenses. And we can name this insurance. Prepaid insurance. So this is an asset on our balance sheet. We'll have $10,000 of an asset. Prepaid insurance as the expense. So $10,000 is coming out of our checking account, and $10,000 is going towards prepaid insurance. So this is not going to show up on your profit and loss. So what you need to do now is do a journal entry. Let me do a quick math. $10,000 divided by 12, $833.33. We'll just stick with $833. So that's your monthly expense of insurance. So every month, you're going to have to do a journal entry. And we will say, we'll call this journal entry June insurance expense. Now here's what you're going to do. You are going to debit your insurance expense for $833, and you will credit, what did I call it? Your prepaid insurance for the same amount. So you're decreasing that asset by 1 month of insurance, and you are capturing that 1 month of insurance as an expense. So we'll save and close. And then just to wrap up the video, I will show you your balance sheet and your profit and loss. Balance sheet as of today. Here we have prepaid insurance, $9,167 of an asset on your prepaid insurance. And then we'll go to our profit and loss for today. And here we can see insurance expense of $833. So before I did that journal entry, you would not show any sort of insurance expense. So the initial withdrawal of the money out of your checking account needs to be categorized as an increase in your prepaid insurance, which is an asset. And then every month moving forward, doesn't really matter what day of the month it is, but you want to recognize a 1/12 of that asset as an insurance expense. So you're decreasing the asset by 1/12 every month, and you are increasing your interest expense every month. So that way your monthly profit and loss statements will look and make a little bit more sense. Because as it stood beforehand, I would have had just a $10,000 expense in 1 month, and you wouldn't have accurate monthly financial statements. So you want to make sure your profit and loss is squared away, looking right on a monthly basis. That way at the end of the year, when it comes time to file your taxes, there are no questions asked, and it's an easy process. So hopefully that was helpful. Anybody have prepaid expenses, rent, insurance, utilities, make sure to capture that as an asset and then use a journal entry to expense it on a monthly basis. If you all need help with your QuickBooks or your taxes, reach out. My CPA and I will be able to help. If you need help with your insurance, reach out to Ben Brown at Red Rose Insurance, and have a great day, and I'll talk to you all in the next one.